Hello and welcome to another noobreview.com quick look. This time we're looking at Tekken Tag Tournament 2, which obviously you can see on the screen right now. Joining me is Jose Luis Perez Zapata.
Hello.
Oh, you've really got to change that name. It's too long.
No.
And we're also joined by David Lee.
Hi everyone.
Now, we're okay. So, just to start the stall out, we're going to show you some typical arcade style Tekken play first, just to show you what the actual game looks like, and then we'll move on to a really cool spin on the game's trading mode, which is really cool. But yeah, let's jump straight into some actual fighting, shall we? And get ready for the next battle. See what I did there? Now, I haven't played the Tekken game in quite some time. I won't tell you how long because you'll call me a heathen if I did. In fact, I don't think I've played a Tekken Tag game. I've played the normal single player ones, but
there's no
Jose,
difference between Tekken Tag and normal Tekken games besides the fact, like, it's like an all-star cast for the Tekken Tag games.
Right.
You basically get characters from all the games. Even characters that are supposed to be dead in the story, and hence you don't get them in modern Tekken Tag games, so they're retired, or they're very old, or blah blah blah. And it's like this a storyless battle royale. Everyone meets everyone, basically.
I know,
right.
They keep bringing people back from the dead in Tekken anyway, so this might be canon.
Yeah.
It might as well be. I mean, we might have a fight between the fighting kangaroo, and
well, yeah.
I guess.
Or maybe all the Jacks could come in from like every single game.
Yes.
Seriously, like, I don't remember a Tekken game where Jack, his ending isn't that he dies. You know, every single time it's like, yeah.
Tekken 4 because there's no Jack in Tekken 4.
Oh.
I think so.
He's got you there. But the one thing I find odd about Tekken games is visually they look quite serious, but then one moment you're fighting a man that's made entirely out of wood. So
It's supposed to be like a training dummy that's
that's
come alive.
just come alive.
To be fair, Mokujin is not a character that you usually fight in the story mode, at least not from the Tekken games, I remember.
But even like past Tekken games, they've had bears, kangaroos,
Yes.
a tiny dinosaur.
Oh, the panda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's a bit weird. It's a bit of an odd franchise, really. And I kind of find the gameplay a bit, the kind of fighting style a bit odd as well. Speaking of odd, as I mentioned earlier, the training system in Tekken Tag Tournament 2 is a bit different. It's called Fighting Labs, as you can see on the screen. Basically, the way I can describe it is it's a story-driven training mode. So the game's teaching you the different moves and combos, but there's also a story behind it, which has got some really cool, like, kind of animated-ish drawn cutscenes, which you can see now.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
it's a kind of a cool idea, but
yeah, I don't think it'll catch on though. I mean, for me, I want the story mode to be part of like the main arcade.
yeah,
For it to be part of the training, just kind of seems, when I do the practice mode, I just want to just do that, get it over and done with, so then I can do the arcade mode, so then I can go on do online play.
yeah.
And this might be a little bit dragging for some people. I mean, obviously, people interested in the Tekken lore will enjoy this, but those who just want to just,
Not
play a
necessarily,
quick fighting game.
I can see the point in this because it's actually easier to learn a game if you're involved in what's going on. So it's actually easier to learn if they, for example, show you the moves one by one and putting you like objectives and having to move through them, rather than just giving you a move them list.
Oh yeah, but that doesn't need a story mode with narrative.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think various other games kind of do, I think there's that one mode where you hit a button and it actually like shows you how to do the moving like a ghost thing, and then you pretty much follow the ghost precisely. I think actually play as that robot in the game.
Combot is back. Combot was like, remember when we just mentioned Mokujin?
Yeah.
Combot was Mokujin's serious substitute in
kind
Tekken.
of
In Tekken 4, they took out Mokujin and they put combo to kind of to make it more serious. But in Tekken 5, they said, screw it, we'll go back to the trashy shit.
He's kind of like the there's normal King and then there's Iron King, isn't there? He's like the Iron King equivalent of
Armor
Mokujin.
King, for example, you cannot play it in the newer Tekken games because he's dead.
No, actually, no, he came back.
Again?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, because that was the other thing about people dying at the end of story mode. I remember doing Tekken 2, you complete Armored King's storyline. It's like, yes! And then he dies. It's like,
Spoilers!
Oh,
for anyone that hasn't played Tekken 2.
Yeah.
I know it was out a while ago, and it's probably the last Tekken game I've ever played. But, I mean, it's something new, isn't it? You don't get this in any other beat 'em up, really. So
pandas in any other beat 'em up.
Well, yeah, that's true. But I admire them for at least trying to do something different, and the idea that you're emotionally invested in a story might help you learn the moves better is interesting. But yeah, that's been Tekken Tag Tournament 2.
Thank you for playing. Presented by
Noob Review.